welcome guys to Blame It on the Draw. We're here to talk about the prank kids. What? We're talking about fucking prank kids. Now let's start. We're talking about Meltdown. What? This Meltdown gonna search Alistair. And Alistair is gonna search Invocation. Invocation gonna make Fusion. Fusion. Making Unision to everything. Alistair, you know, pretty good card. And for the last part of the Invoked, Book of the Law. Amazing. We can use it even with Insta Fusion. Then we start off with
water, earth, fire, air.
Everything started when the Fire Nation attacked. Fuck the prank kids. They dealt damage to everybody. Like everybody. They're pranking everyone, man. What do you expect? They almost got killed. So sad. Well, the point of this is that this cards, Roxy makes you draw a card, Dropsies gain life points, lose life, make your opponent lose life point, and this card makes you send a prank kids card from the deck to the grave. Once you do all that, you can special summon one of these kids. Yay! Because they're good and annoying and spammy. Very good. Yes. And continuing on, we have their nation. And as you can see, they're having fun. It's a great place. Once you activate this, you can search for prank kids. If you fusion, lower it, you up the attack. If you link summon, you lower the attack of the opponents. Then we got, oh no, like a place there, a pranks. Prank kids pranks. They're doing more pranks. Once per turn, you can activate this card by discarding one prank kid card. And when you do that, you have a token. There, a pyro token. It's really cool. And the end phase, recycle 3 cards, then draw 1 card. Perfect. Then we're going to the fusion. It's a quickie, so you can play in your opponent's turn. See what I mean? See what I'm doing there? So, but once you do this, you cannot special summon nothing else that isn't prank kids. Very important. Then we got Polly. Rest my case. Super Polly. Taking your opponent's cards. Perfect. Then, wait. There we go. Now, perfect. Insta Fusion. Insta Fusion, how I said, you can be used to Book of the Law or using your prank kids because your prank kids are 5 stars, most of them. So you can special summon them, use the effect, or simply to climb up for a link summon because sometimes that's the only option you got. So sad. Then Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn.
You do not know what the fuck that does.
What he said. Terraforming. It's limited. Kind of sucks now. Now we got Prank Kids Plan. Makes you, well, see? It makes you link summon in the opponent's turn. Summon opponent's turn and play in opponent's so good.
I'm feeling a pattern here.
And then once you attack with a Prank Kids card or it's attacked, you can banish this card from the grave, return all your Prank Kids card in the grave to the deck or extra, and make your opponent lose 100 attack points. And for the last trap, Solemn Warning. You don't need traps here. Continuing on with the extra number 1. We got Prank Kids Rip Roaring Roaster. I don't know why it got a cockadoodle do that shit. Got a rooster in it, but I don't know about that. But this is your Harpy Feather Duster, damn it. It's gonna be link 4, Harpy Feather Duster, that shit. And you know, if it's destroyed, you can recycle any card you want except for link cards. Then we got Cockadoodle Doo. It's not his real. Oh wait, did I say it? No, I said it wrong. But that's the name in here. And this card, when link summon, search for Prank Kids card. The other thing, you contribute it. Search for 2 cards in the grave and put them in the hand. Then we got the Bow Wow Wow. No copywriting, please. The dog, the 2-headed dog, Sybaris, if you want to call it Sybaris. Now, you can only activate its effect in the opponent's turn, making you recycle cards to the hand and making your cards indestructible by card effects. Then we got Mudwater Dragon, Mekaba. Then invoked Redijin, or whatever. The thing is, he can set one of the cards or insta-fusion it, and well, Book of the Law it. Then we have the something Wishy-Washy. The Wishy-Washy thing can only be activating in the opponent's turn. That's why you only run 1, because every card here is recyclable except for invoked cards. Except Alistair, because he's recyclable too, and invocation, but you know what I mean, no fusion can be recyclable. The thing is, this card, yeah, special summon monsters from your graveyard to the field in your opponent's turn and makes them indestructible by battle. Sometimes your opponent cannot even do shit if they cannot destroy by battle, so that's perfect to save your ass. We're running 2 rockets. Well, I'm running 2 rockets. I don't know why we're saying we. It's my deck. The thing is, this card you can use it in your first turn, in your main phase 2. The thing is, this card can recycle 2 cards from the grave, special summon in the field, and that's it. Basically, yeah. And can attack your life points directly if you lower to half the attack. Kind of forget that that effect. You never use it. You only do the recycling part. And then we're gonna go with the tank. This tank cannot be destroyed by anything, and it can attack in defense.
It can be destroyed by battle, though.
Forget the battle. We're street ruling this. We're street ruling this, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about Immortalis. He knows nothing.
We do not condone these effects.
But yeah, it cannot be destroyed by effects and can attack in defense position. What else do you want?
Not responsible if you use these effects custom made by this street ruler. We do not condone it. Not our fault if you use
Purgatorio, Purgatorio, yes. The thing is, this card gains attack for each card your opponent controls, and he can attack for 1 each monster. So that means OTK that motherfucker. Yeah. Then we're running a Mekaba. Remember Mekaba? We talked about this. He can negate anything, like any activation, only if you have the cards, the type of cards in your hand. Make sure to have the types in your hand. You normally have Alistair in your hand because of the recycling plan. Then we're running Elysium. Elysium being the Juggernog, and Rajeki to the Banish Zone, man. Banish Zone. By banishing one of the invoked cards in the grave or in the field, remove every attribute that is on the opponent's field. So if you banish this card, it counts as every attribute except for Divine. But every attribute. Damn! Rajeki that bitch, huh? And Butler, Rajeki that bitch again. Like, again. Remember? Again? Okay, let's continue on. So, if you tribute this card, Rajeki. Oh shit, I moved the camera. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Now this is the center. No, this is the center again. And this card, well, when it's destroyed, you can't revive one to the field. That's it, except for fusion monsters. Remember, fusion monsters cannot revive Link. Link cannot revive fusion monsters or use them as target at any point. Now, with that being said, prank kids are done. This is, there we go, prank kids. There we go. Hit that button like a bitch. Don't forget about it, like a bitch. Don't forget to subscribe, comment. We need your comments, man. And peace out, boys.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out.